Yeah. Clicks and clacks, building blocks, let's begin. Stacks on stacks, with beards we always win. In a world of plastic, our minds spin. Brick by brick, where do we dive in? Brickin' with the beard, we never stop. Talking pieces, colors going over the top. Custom sets, landscapes, got a shop. Tunes drop, make the hobby pop. From vintage sets to modern themes, minifig dreams with studs and seams. Castle walls, spaceship beams. Listen close, hear the gear screams. Connecting fans, yo, that's the plan. Building bonds piece by piece, man. Every episode more than just sand. Confidence grand, bricks in hand.
What is up?
Wow.
What is up? Doing that
Wow.
intro, we did I AI'd a song. It worked. I like it. It only took about 6 tries, but while making that video, did realize, guys, that it might be something that not a lot of y'all noticed. Gene only owns one shirt. That's a hard pill to swallow. We've got to get him some more clothes. If
I mean,
y'all
I saw
help
at
out-
least 2 shirts in that intro, to be fair.
To be fair,
there was
to
a
be
pink-
fair, I was
Two
wearing
shirts.
A work shirt.
I was wearing a coral polo at one point when we were picking on Drew about coral. So
Do we know that it's actual coral though?
Yes, we do.
Is it confirmed? Is it just a salmon color or is it actual coral?
it could have been salmon. It could have been.
See,
That's
there we
true.
go
It could've
again. You're already confusing the hell out of Drew, and he ain't even here. But how's it going, everybody? New intro. Like I said, I was messing around with some programs. Apparently, I pay for a lot of shit that I didn't know I paid for. So that will be the only one. I will tell you, it is not my style of music, but it works.
First, it's always good to try some new stuff.
We got some people in the chat already. Mr. Lego History Sam, George Hicks says, let's get this show kicked into high gear. Mr. David Krause, Rob Claxton, Exo Bricks says, baby, I'm home. And it's good to have you. I'm glad you're here. It's only been like a year. So it's nice to at least see your texts instead of seeing your face.
And Gabriel hit a home run. He said, not one shirt, 20 of the same shirt.
Hey, when you control the printing press, it's easy.
I mean, I got like 5 of the same Brickmania shirt back when I worked there, so I ain't judging. Sure.
Hey, to be fair, I don't work at Brickmania, and I have like 3 of the same shirt, I believe.
Hey, it's good quality cotton or cloth.
When you go to a show and you buy a shirt, and then the next year you buy a shirt, and then the next year you buy a shirt because you don't remember that you bought them.
Yeah.
Happened.
Me with like 12 battle packs.
Oh, you don't want to get into it with battle packs.
Richard's out there drunk shirt buying again.
I'm drunk battle pack buying.
Hey, might as well.
I think I'm up to 110 or 112 is where I stopped. Yeah, something will come one day of Star Wars, but who knows when and who knows where.
I got about 550 clones that I collected since 2005, so I ain't judging.
All these are everything I have will be the new ones. They're not.
Oh, wow.
Nothing will be the old style. I don't need everything that I have expensive stole from conventions.
Yeah.
But for everyone don't know, this is Mr. Sergeant Nate. His link is down in the description if you don't follow him. He, as you can see, his little name description down here. He was a former Brickmania designer.
Yeah. So, hi, I'm Nathan. I've been a part of the Lego community for a while, but I kind of keep to myself. I've sort of just kind of been here this entire time, but how do I describe it? I'm like a background character that's always been there, but you never noticed me, as ominous as that sounds, but not meaning to.
In other words, while you're at home alone, he's watching you.
You just awkwardly peeking out of the Sherman turret cupola.
This is actually I guess you're going to end up being the last person that was advised by Lego History Sam. I sent Lego History Sam a message about a month and a half ago, and I was like, man, who do you know that we don't? And he sent me a list of about 6 names, 5 replied, and they've all been on.
Yeah. So I'm the last of the Sam lot then.
Yeah, Sam needs to. Well, maybe not Sam because I've got his names. We need to come up with some other names. We need to come up with some other people. I am.
Yeah.
I think I have a plan. I was telling them a little bit before. I want to get George on with about 4 different people in the month of April, and 2 of them have agreed. So we'll see what happens.
You're talking like George and Lando, or was I not?
Yeah. Lando.
If you want to have fun, you can throw me in as a third for that because I haven't talked to either of them in a while.
We may be able to. I'm not. I think can't we have like 6 people on here?
Yeah. With this new format, I think we can have more than that.
I mean, it might be schedule dependent because I'm kind of like flip flopping with my work schedule, but I'm down for that in general.
We might have to plan it then.
Yeah.
George says, "Put me in, coach."
Okay.
I'm pretty excited about that Lando one. That's gonna be pretty fun.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one. I've known Lando since like 2010. He's a solid guy.
I don't know if you want to call him a solid guy, but
okay, fair.
He's Lando.
An interesting individual. There we go.
Gene, we got a Papa Brix in the house. He says, "Good evening, bearded brick folks and Sergeant Nate."
Hello.
And Miss Renee says, "Hey, everybody."
Hello.
Hey, thanks, Papa Trip. Everything went great, man.
I have to say, I fixed your dad's car for good. It hasn't been back in a week.
Well, you know how those Subarus are. Give it another week.
Yeah.
Well, his wasn't a Subaru part that crapped out. I don't know who makes those. I think it's Panasonic.
I'm sorry. What kind of vehicle is it on?
You want to go down that path?
No.
I'm good with it.
All paths lead to the same place.
So you might want to check who makes the radios and stuff in your vehicle.
I mean, right now I got to get new headlights because my right light's clocked out, so I got to make an appointment to figure that out.
Cars are expensive.
Yes.
BAGI Brick Unboxing. What is up? See, GI knows. He said he's got a 2003 Fixer Repair Daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a 2003 and it's still running.
I mean, once again, you don't want to go down that path.
I mean, kind of depends on the maker because I had a 98 Camry that lasted like almost like 20 years. And then
a Ford will never last as long as a Toyota. That's just hands down.
Yeah.
So sorry to tell you, Gene.
I've seen a lot of 1920s era Toyotas run around.
Yeah. They're called Datsuns. The same manufacturer, different side of the company before Nissan took over. I think it was funny. Datsun was just like, all right, we're going to make cars and trucks for Japan because that's all there is. And then like next thing you know, here comes Honda, here comes Toyota, and they're all pretty much the exact same cars with different names.
The convenience is
George says Chevrolet, baby. Yeah, we know. You got to keep it real. Gene doesn't. I've been trying to convince Gene that Chevrolet's a better vehicle for I don't know how long, and he just doesn't know his the right answer to that question. I guess the easy way to say it.
Yeah, I'm just an idiot like that.
To be fair, I'm not a super knowledgeable car guy, so I got like no probable answer either.
There's a lot of vehicles that I would not drive, and a Ford is one of them.
Yeah.
No, but you'll ask somebody to drive one for you to haul your shit to the show.
Actually, hold up. I can back you up on that. The one Ford I drove was a Ford Fusion. It was god-awful. I had to drive it for my student learning, and every time I drove it, it literally hurt my back.
Gene, I'm like one bag into this set, and I'm already found it's either a piece missing or someone messed up the instructions.
What set is it?
The Ferrari F1.
I'm
gonna bet these. Oh, never mind. It's miscolored.
Yeah, I've noticed in some of the more recent instruction books, like the color hues on certain pieces is just like slightly brighter or darker than it's supposed to be. It's really distracting.
The printing sucks.
Hey, Gene, hold on. All right. We got Bill Cho in the house, but can we just say that might be the greatest comment that has ever hit this channel?
That's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, George.
So you're talking about a car that was designed to turn left only, and it turned right into the wall, and he didn't live through it. So
hey, hold on. We do not badmouth Dale Earnhardt on this channel. Dale Earnhardt is right on.
Not badmouth Dale Earnhardt. I was just acknowledging that the Chevy that he was driving turned right when it should have turned left.
Some people in their house have pictures of Jesus on the wall. Mine has a mustache and a gear wrench hat on. All right.
Again, I'm not bad-mouthing Dale. I'm just talking about his Chevy taking a right when it should have taken a left.
GI said last month was the power steering pump. The month prior to that was an oil leak. The months prior to all the other oil leaks was another oil leak. The month prior to that was new engine parts.
Where are we at?
God, just get some flex tape for the bottom of that oil thing at that point.
Rob said praise Dale and raise hell. That's right. George said he has Dale Earnhardt tattooed on his arm. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. George is showing just pure man things right there. That is, if you want to be a real man, you get Dale Earnhardt tattooed on your body. I have George. I have something.
The only way Dale's going to live is for somebody to put him on their arm or somewhere.
No, Dale lives every time a car cranks up. George, I have something upstairs. I need to show you one day.
George, tell John I said hi.
I have a one of one Dale Earnhardt item. Lego History Sam said, my grandpa raced a while back. His Nova crashed into the wall and rolled. He fixed her up and she ran next race. Yeah, sad thing is NASCARs are definitely not designed to do that anymore.
Yeah, and for the record, Dale's didn't do that.
No. What's really funny is it seems like in racing in general, cars get safer, except for NASCARs. They keep finding ways to make them not flip that makes them flip even more.
You make them spiral so much that it just cancels itself out.
Well, they're putting all this aero underneath it to completely make them like solid on the bottom, and it's creating a lot of lift. It's basically turning those aluminum cars into kites.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, if you're just gonna make like the bottom of the car as aerodynamic as much as the top, it's just gonna cause a lot more problems.
And speaking of cars and getting to our main topic, as always, Lego. I will have to say that I finally seen the video. I guess it came out yesterday of the Technic Toyota Supra from Fast and the Furious. They need to stop making Technic cars. They can get a truck perfect. The Ford Bronco looks like a Ford Bronco. Anything they do excavator equipment wise looks like that should. The Porsches even look like Porsches, but they have royally screwed up this poor Toyota.
Oof.
I don't know how many.
You mean the Datsun?
Do what?
You mean the Datsun?
No, the Datsun is technically Nissan.
Yeah, but when we were talking about Toyotas earlier, you threw Datsun in the back.
Well, the Supra is kind of the Supra is like the least reliable Toyota to ever exist, so you could put it in that Datsun era. I don't think Nissan really had cars that were all that great back then. They just weighed nothing and they were rear-wheel drive. Lego should make NASCAR-sponsored race cars with their in-real-life drivers. They made the Camaro one for the Speed Champions not too long ago, and that was like one of the quickest Speed Champions to hit clearance I've ever seen. People aren't really big NASCAR.
The NASCAR Camaro.
Yeah, the like. I don't know if it was supposed to be like a ripoff of a Jeff Gordon livery.
It looked like it.
These F1 cars are cool. It's weird. This is the second one out of 10 I've built, and both of the ones I've built so far have different styles of building.
Ooh, okay, that livened things up. Yeah, because I know at the store we just had all 10 drop as well as the new Technic ones. Also, for clarification, I actually work at Lego Mall of America, so I have to deal with all of these every day. But yeah, no, all the speed champions are really good. I had to build half. I had to build half of the big Technic Ferrari, and that took 2.5 hours. I'm not a super big. I don't mind Technic, but the big, super humongous ones, my buddy at work described that's more so like work as opposed to actual building.
The big Technic sets are they're very, very meticulous. And the good thing is even Gene being a perfect Technic builder, it was funny live to see him have to go back about 37 steps to.
Yeah. Yeah, because how we do it is like we alternate like areas of the store hourly. So basically, like someone's working on the car for like an hour, and I'm stuck working on it for 2 hours. But I got to go back. I had to go back like 40 steps because someone put like the wrong axle in a certain area. So
what Gene does, Gene doesn't make mistakes like that. He tries to design it differently to see if it'll work.
I commend you for that.
But, no, the ones where I've had to go back, I do a lot of the inventory for Bricklink, and the ones that I've had to go back on them were ones where when I do inventory for Bricklink, all the parts come out of the numbered bags, and they all end up in one big mass tub.
Yeah.
And so the ones that I had to go back steps on were ones where I was like, shit, I missed something in that tub.
Somebody was just on here talking to us.
Oh, I wish
I feel like it was on here about they bought the Porsche and they realized the Porsche had no numbered bags.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the Porsche does not have numbered bags.
Pain.
They just, here you go, have fun.
God, no, it's like for all of our display builds in the store, we're supposed to build them in like this little table, like it's like 3.5 feet tall, and it's like 2 foot, or it's like 18 by 18 inches. So you got to build everything on like this little square. So the bigger the build, the more annoying it is. So just trying. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. I was gonna say Evan M said, do you think there's thoughts of Speed Champions doing an STI, or should Brickwarp design one with printing? I would love to see Brickwarp do one. I do not think that with the licensing that goes behind Subaru or in anything, it's kind of weird to know what does pass and what doesn't get passed. Subaru puts their licensing out there for a lot of things. I mean, they're all over Hot Wheels and Matchbox, but I don't know if they would ever touch Lego.
Yeah. And I mean, like, I can only imagine all of the legal hurdles that Lego had to do for all the licensing for like every single of the new Speed Champions, because each Speed Champion has like 5 different brands on it. So just trying to figure out the nightmare on that alone is, one, impressive, but also a real pain. So I'm not sure if they're going to be enthused to do one for like NASCAR or like anything else. Because at least with F1, it's not so much big in the States, but it's like stupid big in Europe. So there's definitely like the audience there to justify it. But I'm not sure about a NASCAR one specifically.
It's really not that hard for them to do it, because when they did the F1, their contract is with F1, not with the individual advertisers.
That's what I was about to say. Don't they just pay for the
contract with each team allows them to use that team's car as part of their advertising.
Okay.
So when the team goes to a sponsor to get a sponsor decal on the car, that part of that contract is, again, the extension that can go all the way through to wherever. So Lego did one contract with the Formula One, and they got the whole lot.
That's what I figured, that once you get one, it's like you have the right to do whatever.
Yeah. And at that point, I suppose it is just free branding for all those companies. Again, I'm not a car guy. I got like no information on this, so sorry if I'm quiet regarding this.
David said he loved the Porsche with the no number bag, and Papa said, did you get your F1 Ferrari at Costco? Wendy grabbed the McLaren, the Mercedes, and the Red Bull. No, I actually bought these from Walmart.
I got the 10-pack through Amazon.
Ooh.
Did you finally got it in?
Yeah, it came in yesterday or day before.
Which one are you working on?
No.
Well, what I'm working on is an old. Hold on.
Oh, right. No, you were working on something technic. I completely forgot.
Yeah.
Zoned out. My bad.
Evan said that there was a Subaru Ascent dealer kit a few years ago. Man, I bet that Ascent comes with a free second transmission. Those things suck.
At that point,
Julie, have you had a good week this week?
Me?
Yeah. Your name is Gene, right?
Yeah. So those that have followed along for a couple of weeks, we had my mom's funeral on Monday, and everything went absolutely wonderfully. We got a lot of people that came back that we haven't seen in years, so it was a really cool time.
I'm sorry for your loss, Gene.
I appreciate it.
Then-
It was a long story, but it's been expected.
Yeah.
For everybody that doesn't know, me, Gene, and Renee and her husband all went to a Bricks and Minifigs store opening Saturday. And it's the first store opening I ever went to. And there was a crap ton of people there. They left before I did. And we left and went to a store that was in the same shopping center and was in there for at least an hour. And when we came out, the line was still wrapped around the building. So
that does not surprise me. There's a Bricks and Minifigs about 8 minutes from my house. It opened last February. The line was there for a solid 5 hours on opening day.
that's ridiculous. They didn't really have like anything crazy. Like I bought 3 minifigs, and I got a one of the small bags of parts just because I really didn't need them, to be honest. But I did buy. I bought from the old CMF from the Monsters. I bought the Vine guy.
Oh, nice.
I figured he's gonna make a cool alien in the Star Wars build. I bought another alien from Toy Story, and then there's a company called Crazy Bricks, and this dinosaur they had there, it's actually a retired like style.
Crazy Bricks is good stuff.
So I got it.
I got one of their toilet molds the last Brick World I went to.
I do not have that. I have a bunch of their arms.
Yeah, those arms are handy. I know Brickmania resells them because I've seen them at the GHQ. I just haven't bought any of them. I haven't bought any of them yet because I keep forgetting to.
They don't make a color that benefits me whatsoever in the World War II or the Baston, but I got a bunch to do some stuff with Lando's figs in the future.
I know those arms come in at least tan and dark tan, so there's some potential usage.
Yeah, but
most of the colors on your uniforms.
Do what?
What are the colors for your uniforms on your Baston mock?
If it's American, it's either olive or I don't think I have too many in dark tan. You're talking about Americans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have too much that are dark tan. Most of my and all of my Germans are either white, black, or dark bluish gray.
I could have sworn those skinny olives. Let me check.
If they do, then I did not see them. But I'm kind of like, I don't know. I want to use them, but also at the same time, popping minifig arms off of expensive figs like that always kind of trigger me.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
But we will see. George says they come with head gaskets too.
Some of them do come in olive, actually.
Do they?
Yeah.
Might have to look into some of those.
Yeah, so for Kimbo pose and Victory pose, they come in olive. It'll say if it's in stock or not. I'll check. I know they have those legs in olive.
There is another. Renee, are y'all going to the store opening in Winston-Salem? I know it's not like a date yet, but that's the one I'm waiting for. I want to see how well it does, and if it does really well, and that guy like just becomes instantly rich, I'm going to be really mad at Gene because I tried to talk Gene into doing like a Lego store like 4 years ago.
You did. And when you offered to pay the rent for the first 24 months, I should have taken you up on it.
Well, I did offer a free employment. I don't know about rent. But I will tell you, I do say some crazy things sometimes, Gene, so you should have got it in writing. That probably would have been better.
Yeah, I probably would have.
You just
I
use that
still
as
had
evidence.
to frisk his pockets before he left the store.
Well, you should know me a little better than that. I'm not going to put them in my pockets. Y'all would check there.
So I'm going to throw this out there. I was trying to do the math at the Bricks and Minifigs grand opening.
Uh-huh.
So let's say they're only paying $20 a square foot per year for the
We're
rent.
about to break this shit down, y'all. Let's get it.
Yeah, we're about to break this shit down. So there's about a 2,200 square foot store.
Uh-huh.
$20 a square foot. They're paying $44,000 a year in rent.
I bet in that shopping center they're paying more.
Well, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so $44,000 a year. So that's 35-ish hundred a month. Okay.
Okay.
Then we stood in line for a little over an hour before we got in. And in that hour, I bet we didn't see more than $200 come out of the door. Stuff that people bought. Okay.
Uh-huh.
There were 11 employees in that building. And thanks to the activism lately, we know they aren't getting those 11 employees for $8 an hour. So let's give them benefit of the doubt and say they're only paying $12 an hour. Okay. So that's 130-ish, $140 an hour. So in that first hour, they lost their butt.
So here's the thing that I will tell you that I noticed. Is that y'all's first Bricks and Minifigs?
Yeah.
Hold on real quick. First, Lego History Sam says, or first we got Trevor saying, "What's up, y'all? What is up, Trevor?" Lego History Sam said, "Question for everybody: do you guys dump all your bricks into one big pile, or do you separate them by large, medium, and small? If you mean while I build, I dump them all in a pile. That way it takes me longer. Because if I did it bag by bag, I could probably knock out. Actually, I have knocked out a 1,000-piece set in a matter of an episode. So with me talking and getting it done in like 2 hours, I dump them all out no matter what it is."
Renee said that there was 200 of it. Renee, you guys were still in there. You guys were still in there shopping when we left.
No, they weren't. They left because she told me to tell Richard and Haley bye when we went inside. They came out before we went in.
Well, I didn't see them. Last I saw them, she was sitting at the
She
counter.
spoke to me. She said, "Tell Richard and
Well, I
Haley."
didn't count yours then because I thought you were still inside.
And Miss Alana said that there's 15 people watching and only 3 likes. What is wrong with y'all? And I agree with that. Y'all need to pump them numbers up, baby. Get it up. And what I was saying though, back to Cert Loot Waffle answered. Sam said that he separates by part type. Keep the particularly large pieces in a separate bin, but the small pieces get organized immensely. And Brick Lab Studio says, "What is up?" So I will tell you this, Gene. I'm gonna give that store a little benefit of the doubt. That was the emptiest Bricks and Minifigs I've ever seen. I don't know if it's because nobody has brought them inventory yet. I don't know if it's because they didn't have that, that's all they had. But as far as used sets, that was the emptiest I've ever seen one. Minifigs was definitely not there. I normally have no problem picking out some figs that I want. And Haley actually bought the figs that we have. And the only reason we got any of the figs besides the dinosaur, honestly, to God, was because we were standing in line waiting to check out, and we were talking about the stuff that was in there, and I was like, "Hey, that looks kind of cool. Hey, that looks kind of cool."
Well, I talked to somebody today that's in the know with how they cash flow those, and their biggest income is from the parties they do, the kids' parties.
That makes a lot of sense.
Gene, this year, will you throw my party there?
Nope. Love you, but nope.
Denied.
Can't get nothing.
Denied.
When did you change names?
Okay, Gene.
Damn.
You gonna throw him a party?
Out of curiosity, where's your Bricks and Minifigs located, state-wise?
Oh, we have like 100 of them. Seems like
Okay.
we've got what, 2 in Raleigh. There's 1 in Durham.
One in
Renee
Chapel
said
Hill.
Renee said there's another one open in Durham. There's 1 in Kernersville. There's 2 opening in Greensboro.
East or West Coast?
We're in North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Okay. Stop. My bad. No, because I'm in Minnesota, because we only just started getting Bricks and Minifigs last year. Well, technically November 2023, but we got 3 more pop-ups just then. And every time I've won, they're either kind of dead or stupid packed. So at least here, there's always making some sales. And I think part of that is just simply because for the longest time, apart from BKM and Lego Mall of America, there's just like no Lego stores where people can just walk in and buy stuff.
Well, the cool thing about them, from what I've seen and what I've gathered, is the fact that you can buy like the retired minifigs.
Yeah.
The retired sets to me are only good when they put them on sale, which they do put them on sale sometimes. But they also do a lot of. There's
some good vintage figs there.
The Kernersville store did not, but the last one I was into, which was the Durham store, did a lot of things, and I follow them on Instagram. And they continuously do things like they have a 50% off table, which is really cool. If a used set sits there for a long time, they put it on a 50% off table. It gives somebody else a chance to grab it. Yeah. They do a couple things where, like for the lug, a lot of people that go in and buy bulk, they give a discount for buying bulk. I am not. I know that Gene sat there and watched me, and I guess for any concern that EMS did too. I'm not really I think it is, in my opinion, for what I do, it is not worth it for me to sit there and go through a bulk bin.
That's completely reasonable. Sometimes there's some good elements in bulk bin, but sometimes the quality, depending on what people dump into the bin, is really debatable, because you can have like a really neat rare piece, but it's also just, it could be like really grungy. But if you're just looking for like parts for the sake of parts, because I swung by the one by my house, just got like a small part restock earlier today, because I've just been completely out of 2x3 gray plates. So it really just kind of depends on what you're looking for.
Well, see,
I will say one thing we did notice was their bulk table, their Lego, and that was very clean.
Yeah,
that's good.
The thing that I don't like,
been washed and all the dirt sifted out of it and everything else.
I mean, we've talked about it before, though. Me going into a bulk bin, so you got to think, if I don't buy, I try not to buy anything that I'm not going to use in a mock. Sets have kind of went out the window for me. I don't buy big sets anymore. I try not to do too much crazy stuff that I'm not going to use in some type of mock. I have gotten to where, I remember when I first started this channel and we started doing these videos, I would tell everybody that figs don't matter to me, and I find myself buying minifigs way more than I ever thought I would. But when it comes to buying stuff out of a bulk bin, it's kind of like the way I look at it. I look at it the exact same way that I look at Bricklink stores. So every Bricklink store that I know and that I use all serves a different purpose. And the purposes that they serve and how I buy from them is going to supersede anything that Bricks and Minifigs is ever going to do.
Yeah.
If I need something in quantity, I've got a Bricklink store that I use that has them. If I need something that's like just a bunch of random pieces that I know that are in older sets and somebody, might not have already picked them up, I go to Gene's store. A lot of that stuff is going to be in a bin at a Bricks and Minifigs, but I can literally go on here, pull up a list of what I need, buy from Gene, versus going and trying to sort and actually find what I need. One thing I will say that I looked up on this Bricks and Minifigs store did not have them, because I asked. The last one that we went to in Durham, where Renee and all them were there, you know the 2 wide track links,
Yeah.
the black ones that Brickmania uses.
Yeah.
They had a massive baggie for them and sold me the whole baggie for like $15.
Oh my god!
So I literally have
I envy you right now.
I know that the tanks that I'm building next required 374 of them, and there was more than that in the bag because I still got a buttload of them over here.
Nice.
And I don't know if they did, but somebody had already matched them to be in links of 10. So I didn't have to sit there.
That's actually how I sort of count my track, or how I sort my track links, because I literally have not the whole bag, but I literally have like a bin full of just track links. So I have them in links of 5, just so I can easily count them ready to go.
That was the only build the buy that I've really like benefited from.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think if you're actually trying to look for something, go for any type of Bricklink store. But if you're just kind of like in the area and you just kind of like need parts for the sake of parts, maybe get a small cup, because I haven't really made any big. Excuse me. I haven't made any big bricks and minifig purchases there, because I'm slowly just been starting to gather pieces for charity builds, and that's kind of it.
Normally the stuff I need is in large quantity.
Like
I had to scour Bricklink. I ran out of window pieces, and there was like one store near me that had 1,000 of them, so I bought them. Well, nice. I bought 500 of them. I don't know if I'll need 500, but I'm sure I'll have to buy 500 more.
That's for the town hall, right?
Well, that's for me to keep going forward with the builds.
Fair.
Next, I'm going to work on that back side where the town hall is, and then go from there. I've got about, I'm going to guess, another 6 or 7 buildings to do, and I should be somewhat done.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Roadwork's coming up great on that.
I will say that Lego History Sam has been sending me some ideas, and then I really used I had all the snow done, and I sent it to Caden, and I was like, man, I really don't like this, and he was like, you need to try this. So I did, and I'm much happier with the way that it came out.
Yeah. Yeah, Sam's always got fun, interesting pictures, because we're both kind of researching the Battle of Okinawa right now, because like the 80th anniversary is here. He sent me a picture of a battleship, and it's like a bunch of guys just standing on the guns. Like, oh, there's something interesting about this picture. And I look in the background, there's like an enemy plane that's like 5 feet away from hitting the ship. I'm like, oh, that's different.
Sam definitely finds some cool stuff.
He really does. And I agree. He does need to finally get around to making an aircraft carrier.
I told him that I just want him to do something bigger.
Yeah.
I want him to do something like minifig scale.
Oh God. Well, with minifig scale, you got to start small, then work your way up. Because I mean, it's fun to have a big project, but man, that big project can, if you don't stop it, it'll just over encapsulate everything about your life.
What? That's crazy talk. I definitely don't have that issue.
No. I definitely didn't have that issue. Now there's just a 6 foot long street just on my shelf up there that I still haven't posted about. Oops.
I try to get I still need Gene to build a mock. Renee said it was the emptiest one. Trevor said as he builds a new Speed Champions car.
Yeah.
Sam said, I like the Brickin minifigures bulk bins because if you miss that one piece from a Brickmania digital instruction, you can just go there and try to find it if you're lucky to find it. See, that's the thing, though. I don't know. I buy a lot differently from most people, I guess. Right now, the big thing is getting all the dark bluish gray pieces I need for these next 6 tanks.
You just working on a Tiger lineup right now?
I've got Tiger 2s. I've got 4 of them. I'm gonna build next. I'm gonna build somewhere along the line of I'm gonna build a Tiger 1. Just because I know the Tiger 1s weren't there, but I wanna see what I can do with one of them. And then I've got, I think it's 3 Panthers I'm building and then 2 Panzer IVs. Once that stuff gets ready, should be good.
Yeah, I got a couple Panzer IVs. I got to rework the wheels for. Then I got to see if I can make a couple more. I want to try and make a Stug 4 because I haven't seen anyone try to do that. It's literally just the top of a Stug on a Panzer IV chassis. And actually, with these blueprint books that I got, I'm actually going to do like a big scaling comparison. And like the Bethels Panther that Dan came out with years ago, that scaled completely on point. But I also want to try to make an Ossif G on that platform.
I think the last tanks that I built I built a whole bunch of Panzer IIIs that I had like parts and stickers for a while.
Yeah,
the
one that came out in 2019. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all none of them belong in the Battle of the Bulge.
True. Yeah, because Ardennes, it would have been Panzer IV, Stug 3s, Panthers, Glendix Tigers, and I know Panzer IV L70 Ls or 5s are in there, which is just like a not Stug 4. Hold on. It's in the Battle. Hold on. I know that builds in the Battle of the Bulge book. It's
I have the L40.
Yeah, that. Yeah, this thing.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to end up using. I've got to also kind of see where I'm going to be at footprint wise before I just start building a ton of vehicles because I have to make it make somewhat of sense.
Yeah.
What? Why would you do that?
I have a tendency of just building all vehicles for the sake of vehicles, and I'm like, okay, where do I put these? And
crazy concept, dude.
Yeah.
I still need to post a video of the army. Nobody's seen. I think I sent it to Caden. I might have sent it to George, but I don't know too many people who've seen. I think Sam might have seen it, but nobody's really seen the army yet.
Clone Army or the army you got for Bastogne?
No, the Germans and the Americans.
Oh, that'd be nice. I got to go through my Fig roster again just to see how much of what I have. Oh, by the way, I did a count. Not all my tanks, but I have a count for my the Shermans I own currently. I'm at 67. Hey,
that's definitely a lot more than me.
Yeah, a questionable amount, and that's the Shermans. I'm not even going into like Pershings, Stugs, and all the other stuff.
I don't need that many.
Yeah, neither do I, but I can't stop.
So Nate, what did you design when you were at Brickmania?
Could you repeat that, Gene? You kind of cut out for a second.
What all things did you work on when you were at Brickmania?
So in my 18 months there, I started out as a project manager, but I eventually sort of took over the quote unquote American lineup for World War II stuff. So I basically had the Sherman lineup. I did the CCKWs, which are just like the 6x6 trucks. So 5 Shermans, 2 trucks, a boat that is also a truck, the Duck. Hold on. This guy.
Oh, he's cool.
Yeah. Actually need to do a slight update of that. I also did so Sherman's trucks. I did the Jeeps. I also somehow ended up doing the Soviet T-34s. I did a couple Cold War sets, and I only had one modern set. So when I got rostered, when I was on the design team, I basically got assigned to the. Oh, and I also did a couple. I did a Soviet truck and a German truck. So an Opel Blitz and a Gas 3.
Okay. Is the Opel Blitz yours?
The most recent one, yeah.
I have 3 of those. I have 2 canvases and one non-canvas going in the mock.
Okay, so was that a digital? Did you get that from the digital instruction?
Yes.
That's Dan's. No, I did the one after Dan's. No, none of my stuff has been made digital instructions, unfortunately. And that's mainly due to the Brick Arms barrel cancellation.
Yeah.
What? I mean, candlesticks work, but
they don't look as good.
You really just need the Cantor for the barrel. It's not the same without it.
I'm glad that I, whenever they started going out, I was able to acquire what I acquired.
Oh, I got as many as I could. I was absolutely being a hoarding gremlin with those, but I'm the Sherman guy, so I kind of had to. I need
to blow up a Sherman. I need to have one destroyed.
I have yet to make a knocked out tank actually I lied. I need to make a knocked out Sherman. I have a knocked out Tiger in my Panther mock. One moment.
Richard, just a little bit of Tannerite will do it.
Yeah, it would. You know what I was talking to a buddy with the other day? You know, I always said that whenever I hit 1,000 subscribers, I was Tannerite in the Republic gunship.
Jesus.
And I never did it. But for good reasons. It's because it like skyrocketed in value.
Yeah, that's smart. Which gunship was it?
I was going to do the 2013. But the 2013 is worth more than the UCS. So
yeah, that sounds about right. I have two, and I scrapped one when I was younger. So oof. Here's the way.
See, I've got a Sherman that has the turret blown off, and I've got a Stuart that has the track blown off and a hole through the side of it.
Ooh, actually. Sorry, I'm just thinking of ideas right now for later. Ow, my foot.
I need to. I don't think I'm gonna blow up a King Tiger, just because.
I've had like two of those on fire. Just have like a Thunderbolt. I mean, you can just have like a Thunderbolt, like doing a low pass over it, and just like slowly doing a gun pass over the King Tigers.
I'm definitely gonna blow up one of these Panzers.
Yeah.
But who knows? I will say, I think in the Star Wars, the Coruscant build I don't think there's going to be any destruction. Every build I've done so far has something being destroyed.
Yeah.
Sam said that he'll make an aircraft carrier, but not minifig scale. George said, come on, Sam, join the dark side and build big ships.
Sam, I swear to God, build Enterprise. For the love of God, build Enterprise.
I just want to see Sam do something huge. I want him to do something like make an island size. That way, I don't have to.
Have you seen his fleet? It takes up like 4 10-foot tables.
Yeah, I tried to tell him if he took them all apart and just built one big one. That's what. You
already got Dan for the big ships, though. Let Sam take over. Just have Sam take over the mini scale of his flotilla.
I don't know. I don't know anything about ships. I have an M1A2 Abrams. Actually, I have 2 of them.
I have one that I made for my dad because he served during the Gulf War.
The coolest thing I've built lately that's like not Battle of the Bulge was the Hercules.
Hercules was a really solid build.
That thing's huge. I didn't realize
it's massive.
I need to build the head.
Well, I mean, it's literally a crane that's supposed to pick up Abrams, so it's got to be big.
Have you ever seen those, Gene?
What are you talking about?
It's called the M888 Hercules.
How's everyone's speeds champions coming along?
It's a Abrams tank that has a crane on the top of it.
Yeah. Did I cut out for a sec, or did you guys cut out for a sec? Because I just had radio silence for.
You cut out pretty good.
Okay, my bad. Sorry.
But it's an Abrams tank that has a crane on the top of it.
Yeah. I actually did a collab with my friend Aiden where we basically did the Sherman equivalent of that. So that's going to the auction as well.
I've not got I actually need to probably talk to George. I don't have a single like construction vehicle in this. I found a build not too long ago a picture of them using the bulldozer to push this stuff out of the road.
Yeah. Yeah, because you just got to make room. Yeah, definitely for Bastogne, you got to have at least one dozer Sherman.
No. This was an actual bulldozer.
Oh, nice. Oh, right. Like, well, it wouldn't be like Stevie's, no. But yeah, just basic construction equipment.
I have nothing of that. Sam said that me, George, Dan make a minifigure scale version of the USS Enterprise.
Yes.
Whatever y'all do, I support it as long as it's not my money.
Well, thank you for not making it my money this time.
Well, I have to save your money for when I want something.
Those store sales
got to remember, I've got to always think about myself. I will say a quick update for everybody that knows and lives in the area. I have gotten a table and an area for Brick Convention.
Ooh.
So Bastogne will be making its debut in like less than a month, which means I got to have it ready in exactly 34 days. So I got 34 days to finish Bastogne.
That's still a time trial, though.
I mean, I could have it done right now if I wanted every building to be light bluish gray, but unfortunately,
the color variety helps.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to change it up a little.
Yeah.
Gene, I need some bricks.
What do you need?
Actually, to be honest, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna do. I've got all my bins of like masonry brick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to build the next two buildings out of the the medium nougat. I should have enough for those. And then when I was I've got this from where I was trying to make things absolutely huge. I'm gonna break this down and do it about half this size, and I'm gonna build two buildings out of dark red.
Ooh.
It's probably what I should be doing tonight instead of these freaking F1 cars, but.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta build for yourself.
Fortunately, that doesn't get Bastogne done. Hey George, if you got a great bulldozer, I got some monies. I have some civilian cars that I got from Battlefield that somebody designed. They look extremely good. I need to show you those, Gene. Remind me whenever this ends.
George, I got a build idea for you if you're interested. Not for me to do, for you to do. Because I'm lazy.
You're supposed to do it, not George.
Oh, fair. also, I can't read comments, so I have no idea what he's saying.
You can read comments.
No, I can't.
You can.
Oh, hey. That's where... Hey, okay. Hey, I'm learning how this goes. Thanks. Never mind.
I was about to say, you should be able to do everything we can do except for put up video. Like, I don't think you have the ability to put up videos.
Well, I don't because I don't even have an account. So I'm just... So, yeah. Okay. George, if you need a break from your big boat, smaller boat, not a boat, it's a tractor, either an LVT3 or an LVT4. I know you and I, well, mainly you worked on the LVT1. Now you got to work on the LVT4 because it's been forever since anyone's made that.
I may actually, speaking of it, I have a massive bag back here full of parts for Tigers that I'd planned on doing a little bit before Bastogne, just because I don't have any Tiger ones. I may actually go through those part bins and take the parts I need for the Panzers out. Those are they're not really my design, but they are my design. I took a design from somebody, not Brickmania, and I changed up to new modern pieces, made the turret a little more round.
That makes sense. Yeah, I recently did a mod for the Panzer 4. Sorry.
Do what?
Oh, I was saying, regarding Panzers, I also did a Panzer mod. So the Panzer 4 that BKM just released, I actually figured out how to make the wheels even closer together, so it looks even more on point. So I guess that's my most recent Panzer mod. Aside from that, it's
This
just
will-
been nothing but shit.
This is technically, I'm not going to say, I guess it's my design, but this is technically the first full vehicle that I kind of messed with.
Yeah. It's like you do a modification of like someone else's design, so you modify it so much that it's partially yours, but not really. It's that weird gray area.
Well, I started with it. I don't know how much is actually theirs that it's left.
Yeah.
The Tigers that I have are technically Brickmania's design, but I've recolored them all.
Yeah.
George said long overdue for an update. Sure.
Yeah. Also, just I don't know if anyone's made an LVT-3 before. And I know LVT-3s were used in both World War II and Korea specifically. So, hey, another Korean war build. Not many people do those anymore.
Gene, we're about at that time. Do you got some pieces for us?
Rare peacetime.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was going to say, you know how to control it, right?
Yeah.
That's
That
not a very-
piece is hell expensive.
What you
So
got?
tonight
Okay.
it's just an exercise.
Okay.
So tonight it's just an exercise in sometimes we're idiots. And I'm going to show the picture of that door to start with. So we'll come back to that.
Oh boy. It's a printed door. I can imagine.
So we get an order for this piece in our store. We've got this piece. It's in great shape. Sticker looks good. Life
What
is
does that
good.
say? Elevator?
No, it's a newspaper.
That's out
Lego-
of
Lego
Looks
redo.
looks like a door holder.
isn't
came
that out
in-
of
Door frame, yeah. Oh, that looks a little older.
Came in the old Gold City Junction.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
not what I thought it was.
So $2.83 for one of those suckers with a sticker, or 49 cents without. So in that case, we did a good job of keeping the sticker on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's fast forward. Here's the door. It's in light gray. It's got a door sticker on it.
Is that a sticker or a print?
It's
Sticker.
a sticker.
I really like that.
So the average is screwed because this person had one that was in bad shape. We sold it for $225. But look, if you sell it without the sticker, it's worth $353. We should have took the damn sticker off.
Yeah, no kidding.
So that's the lesson.
What set was that sticker from?
You know
It
what?
reminds me of like Detective Office, but I know that is not it.
I just closed that. Hold on one sec. That's not that one.
2x2s.
You know, I closed it, but it's not showing up. Oh, wait, no, there it is. That is from,
Oh,
again, same set. Same set.
Yep.
So it's right there. They got the door frame and the door for that set right there.
Yeah. Well,
And then the
that's
next
They go from the
just my
same
chance.
Yeah, so the last one's just one that we have fun with. Bionicle has these things that they call squids. And
Good
they come in all kinds of colors. And the colors are real subjective because they're mixes of colors.
Right, yeah.
So like, see, that one's greener than that one, and that one's blue. So you
Yeah.
have to be real careful with the coloring. You have to make sure you're on the right color. But it's really kind of cool because when you go through and you look at the colors, there's trans green. He's 257 used. Well, the trans green is just barely not the trans light blue.
Yeah.
226.
Oh, that's an increase.
You go to trans light orange, 299. Trans orange, $4.13. Trans red, $5.
Sheesh.
And trans yellow, $5.56.
I'm still staying away from the Technic. I mean, not the
So-
Technic, Bionicle.
And we are out of them completely.
Yeah.
Well, it is like convention season, so with y'all being the Bionicle people, y'all should be selling completely out.
Well, I think
Yeah.
that's the next thing Corey's going to sort. We've got 3 tubs of Bionicles. Two tubs of Bionicles ready to sort. So I think that's going to be our next thing. Yeah, not exciting this week, but it is kind of cool how sticker or no affects the price. And
I
sometimes
really like that door sticker that says open.
I
That
do
is a
too.
good looking sticker. Hey, Gene, what's the name of your Bricklink store?
Camel City Brick House.
Camel City or Candle City?
Camel. Right there.
Hold on. Okay, copy that.
And you'll see some sets up here, but we do not sell many sets at all. These are small things.
Is it because all the sets y'all sell are
oddball used parts?
Is it because all the sets y'all sell are maxi sets and not mini sets?
No, we just bigger sets are a pain to ship, and plus they usually part out for more money than they're worth as a set.
Hey, Gene, how did the Lego minifigure get to meet his neighbors?
Tell me, Richard, how?
He threw a block party.
All right, I'm going to leave the studio.
We got Will, Mr. Hoarder 66 is in the house. He says, "What up, Pete's? Sorry, I'm late. Life has been busy." Rob says, "I'm not even messing with Bionicle right now. It's Castle and Fallout for me."
George found the top panels.
George, yeah. Hoarder says, "I'll buy white doors because there's so much."
George,
cheaper.
the ones with the rivets or without?
Did you see what Will said? Will said that he buys white doors with stickers because they're cheaper than without. Might not be a bad idea. Buy the parts with stickers on and then take the stickers off and salvage the part.
Lego stickers, if they're legit Lego stickers, they come off very easily.
Yeah.
And to be honest, they can come off, and if you're real careful, they can be replaced in correct position, and you never know the difference. You just have to use a very, very sharp edge to lift it.
Y'all ready to see some sets and some mocks?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Let's do this. Dun 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 dun.
Deception noise.
First of all, starting with this stupid ass thing we're getting. I don't know what Lego's doing with this. If y'all like this set, I'm sorry I'm dissing y'all right now, but I think this is absolutely ridiculous.
That a GWP or an actual set?
For the way it's listed, is this an actual set?
Yeah, I think it is.
As someone who works at the Mall of America, where we deal with a lot of tourists, I know we're going to sell a bunch of those because.
Oh yeah, like I get it, and it's they not only that, but they have a chance to. I think it was last year they came out with the Around the World set. So like it kind of makes
that set was not good.
No, it was not, but this right here, same thing. It's going to be cheaper and it might appeal to more people.
Yeah.
But it is not for the normal Lego person. I believe that this is something that will do very badly, and it even does a function to where it opens and it comes with a toothbrush, a passport, and I'm guessing a plane ticket. But by the looks of the passport, to me looks printed. I guess ticket
that looks
printed,
stickered,
but that is stickered.
Oh yeah, that's definitely stickered.
So I'm going to guess they're by that, and this being the set that it is with the price point it is, that all this is going to be stickered.
Yeah.
Well, and Richard, I'm going to tell you, somebody does a lot of the inventory on Bricklink. Go back to that first picture. Zoom in on that case. This is the nightmare of a Bricklink cataloger.
Oh,
See how
God,
that's 3 stickers on each of those 2 pieces, right and left?
Yeah.
2 stickers on the bottom, 2 stickers on the top.
Yeah.
How do you know if it's right or wrong? How do you get the correct picture to show on Bricklink?
I don't know. I mean,
Is the ice cream cone supposed to be turned 45 degrees, or should it be turned 30 degrees?
Oh, no.
You know what I
will
mean?
that not be sold as like a fun set to where you just put the stickers wherever you want to?
Yeah, but if you look at Bricklink, eventually every stickered part shows up as a counterpart in that set.
Uh-huh.
God.
And I can tell you right now, those 4 stickered pieces that are the 4 sides of that, those are going to become huge discussion items on the Bricklink catalog administrators page.
Well, I can also tell you right now that set is straight trash.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even worth talking about the stickers, but that's going to generate a lot of debate.
George says the roof hatches with the stripes, not the clear windscreens, although I'm sure I have the windscreens also. He's talking about the TIE Fighter things you showed him?
Oh, not the dishes.
Yeah, I didn't care about this set at all. Next up, this is 100%, don't care what you think about me, it's a day one.
That castle looks so good.
It's a day one. Me and my wife are huge Beauty and the Beast fans. This is one of my favorite Disney movies. We've ate at the castle. We've been in the castle. This will definitely be a day one for me. The only thing I wish is technically price point wise, it's less than what the other 2 Disney castles were. It's kind of like on par with the price rise. This is the only picture I've saved of it. The figs in it are all, if I'm not mistaken, none of them are exclusive except for one. The Gaston fig, unless they've changed something on the torso, is the same one that comes with the villain set. We've gotten plenty of bells, which I think this dress might be different. And I think this is the first Beast minifig we've got. Everything else is kind of simple. Gaston comes with his buddy in here. I don't know if that's a custom new piece or if that's something from old. I know for a fact that all these windows in here, like this one up here, this one down here, all of those are printed. And I love the new window piece, but it's not a window piece. It's a print on the 2x6 curve or 1x6 curve. So
I will tell you, for me, I'm glad to see it come out with minifigs and not Friends dolls.
Yes. Yeah. That was refreshing. I'm so glad this and the Lilo and Stitch house have actual minifigs.
The branding of this is just I think it's going to be like on the same line with like the Disney Castle, the 18 plus. But I am glad there are no dolls. If there were dolls, I might not buy it.
Yeah.
Next up, the Jurassic Park stuff.
Another baby. Yes.
We're getting another baby. This actually looks pretty cool. I don't buy these, so it's not something for me. The Raptor set. I buy these dinosaur sets normally when they go on sale. I'm not gonna lie. This, in my opinion, I haven't seen the new movie hasn't like released yet, so I don't know how it looks. But to me, it looks like a really weird ass Hummer. The front of it throws off Hummer vibes. The rest of it are off
legally descript Hummer.
Yeah, I don't get it. It looks like it has like a French baguette going down the side of it.
It really does.
Like they should have just used the loaf piece. But with this being a 6+ set, I'm assuming it's going to be about $20. So is that dinosaur and the baby dinosaur? Because this is a Velociraptor, but it's not labeled as blue, even though he has a blue head. And then the baby, which is actually this, which is a Aqualops, I believe, is a new mold. So I would take both of those for $20. Sure, why not? Next, I absolutely love this, except for the fact that it's brick built. This will be one that I'm going to stay away from until it's actually, I guess, discounted. The boats, whatever, it doesn't do anything for me. But I will say that this is the first time that I think Jurassic Park, or in general, has ever put brick built in the name.
Yeah, you don't really see brick built often in titles of like any sets.
So I mean, I guess, which I don't see why anybody would think it's a mold. I wish it was molded, but I know that with the way they did this is the exact same way they did the 3-in-1 alligator. So it's going to have a lot of like swivel movement back and forth. Next up, we're getting another T-Rex set. This is a set.
Another one.
Yeah, I don't really know what this one's going to cost. To me, you're selling just the T-Rex. Like this, another $20 set, I'm in. If this is another $40 set, I'm out.
Yes, George, it all like goes brick built, but it's weird that they're actually like advertising it as that.
Will said, in my opinion, these castles are just not big enough to be castles. If you want to see a great castle, check out Richard's. His is a great size. Mine was even better when it was put in boxes at the end of the convention. That was when it really became big. Next up, we're getting a Spinosaurus, and I don't even know what this is called. Quadazaldalus, the flying pterodactyl thing. I'm assuming this set right here will be like $100, if not more.
Probably.
It gives off some Indiana Jones vibes for sure.
Yeah.
Next, we got the Titanosaurus. It also comes with that raptor. This will probably be another like $60, $70 set. The bike definitely looks pretty cool because some like old
that
school
mold is good.
vibes. But this weird go-kart looking thing, I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah.
And they're going their way, like they're doing the same thing they did with all the other sets. They're throwing a drone. But I'm gonna let you know that this freaking drone has a tranquilizer. So
okay.
We've got to trank the dinos with the drone.
Yep.
This is a more clear picture, by the way.
That steamboat. Oh, what?
This is a more clear picture of the castle.
Yeah. Really good shade of purple for the castle.
It looks like it's just a bunch of like bricks offset with plates, which is going to be kind of cool. The masonry bricks thrown in there.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to tell you that lavender's hard to sell.
The what?
The lavender doesn't sell well.
No, it's kind of hard to do on a building. I mean, I can't use it in Bastogne just because of the color.
That steamboat though, ooh, that looks so good.
Yeah, I'll be getting the steamboat.
The steamboat's definitely cool.
Is it to minifig scale or is it just its own thing?
I mean, it's 4,000 pieces. I assume it's pretty damn big. I mean, you got to think the little life raft right here is a 2x2.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's minifig scale, I would say.
Nice.
It doesn't come with a minifig though, which is kind of sad. I like the croissants used as the flags.
That is a clever use of the croissant. Croissant.
But we got some mocks to show off.
Okay.
This one right here was actually sent to me by George Go Boom himself. This is a cool Star Wars build. I really like this. It's something that you don't see very often. It's not only lit up well, but the gore factor is there.
Oh God, that man is just missing a leg.
Yeah, like there's been some shit going on this.
I like how they use the plumes for the blood.
Well, you know, I've been thinking for the longest time if I want to use blood in the Battle of the Bulge, or if I just want to show like figs laying down. I have not made a decision on what I actually want to do yet. And after seeing this, there is a lot of good ideas on this.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure if it's worth it.
Yeah.
But I mean, everything in these pics.
The lighting is impressive.
Yeah. Well, I think the lighting is shown off a lot by like the actual style of photography.
Yeah.
There's the Night Trooper shown in full effect. He's definitely got some shit going on.
Oh, I didn't realize these were Night Troopers. Ooh.
I mean, that is a Night Trooper. No, that might be a Mud Trooper.
Oh, actually, trying to that. Oh, I think that looks. I know that art style. It looks like from the Sam Troopers that came out in 2012.
I'm not sure. I think I'm pretty sure the Night Troopers have red and gold on them.
Yeah, that looked more like dark tan, like mud splatter. Oh yeah, those are zombies.
Yeah, definitely. But he's got the arm backwards is pretty cool. The cherry pieces are pretty neat. I like how he incorporated the clip coming as an actual part. So that's how far he designed this thing, was to actually know that that's where that minifig was going to lay. I love how it's got the red on the LEDs to kind of show the blood.
Yeah. Really good splatter effect. Oh, that's nice.
It looks like
good use of the Imperial Shock Trooper torso to represent blood.
They've done some cool parts usage on this.
Yeah. Ooh, I like the sloping technique.
Yeah.
That's clever.
This is a really nice put together build. And then homeboy up here is just
He's seen better. Oh, he's just getting lunched right now.
Yeah, Lieutenant Dan has lost his legs, gentlemen.
It's not just his legs; he's lost his arteries at that point.
Yeah, George was talking about the light shining through the translucent pieces.
That it is such a good looking effect.
And then homeboy coming through is like the final boss, I guess.
Yeah.
This is a really cool build, and it's something, like I said, you don't see every day. Most people do not add gore in any kind of Star Wars build.
Yeah, you really don't see that much blood. The last time I saw blood in a Star Wars build was back in 2023, where someone had the big clone turbo tank to scale, or it accidentally ran someone over, and I'll let your imagination handle that.
So this week I done something a little different. Instead of going out and finding a crap ton of mocks to show off a bunch of different people's styles, I wanted to highlight this guy, and I wanted to highlight this guy. The first person I thought of when I've seen this guy's style is actually Jean's wife. Now, Tori, are you sitting there?
Give me 1 second. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm here.
When I show you this, I'm going to apologize ahead of time to Jean's wallet. I don't know how interested you are going to be in these, but this gentleman takes modulars.
Oh,
holy crap!
That's the Natural Museum. That's 2 of them put together with some extra pieces.
That's huge.
All the fossil pieces that he's used around the windows.
From the dinosaur that's inside of it?
No, I don't know about the interiors on some of these, but Will, you're gonna love this stuff too, by the way.
Wait, if that's the Natural Museum, where's the olive green?
Well, it'll show on some of these that I'm gonna show. It says what it took to create the building.
Oh no. Oh no.
So it's
I know. Oh, I can imagine where this is gonna lead.
And I thought this might be some fake stuff that he does, but it's 100% real.
Oh wow. That came out fantastic.
Here's another one that he's done. Ooh. Of course, it's being used by Lego 3-in-1 sets. He's just redesigned them.
So the same green. There's no black.
Go back to that one again, Richard. Go back to the other one.
Where do you get all the tan and all the dark orange? There's none in that.
No. I said that he uses so you'll see on some of these what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Like this one, for instance. This is the set he used plus 514 pieces, and he came up with that.
Oh, okay.
So this, I know this right here is in a 3-in-1 set. It's the toy store. And it's just got new pieces and redesigned it to make it look like this. And then some of these are from other sets. Like I don't know what these are from. These might be something he came up with in his own.
Oh, that is cool.
But like you got the detective's office sitting there. This is set 80113 with 514 pieces. This looks great. And all these are built to scale and to fit with modulars.
Ooh, nice.
So to continue on that modular style where it has like a building pushed up against to a building. Here he's got the jazz club. This is the art school that came in the friend sets.
Oh, that's falling apart now.
Oh, wow.
This is set for, it looks like 41723 plus 69 pieces. It's just a friend's set that he's redesigned into, it looks like a flower shop.
That's what I should build.
Oh, that's nice. I like the ramp.
I really
like
like
that
this.
hill.
I like this building over here.
I do too.
Ooh. That's nice. It's got San Francisco vibes.
Yeah. I love right here the clear diamonds, the trans clear diamonds for the lights. This is set 31139. It's just two of them, which is a creator set. He came up with another little bungalow. I'm guessing by the look of this that it's a barber shop, but that is the only indication.
I can imagine that.
This is the Elf Clubhouse, or the Holiday Main Street plus 100.
Oh, I've seen this. Oh, I know who this guy is. I've seen one of my followers use this for one of his builds.
Trevor said, "I'd love to build a Wayne Manor in that scale, but have a full bat cave under it using a hill design like Camden, like Caden's. That's what his museum reminded me of." Well, Trevor, you can do anything as long as you've got the money. And if you want a full minifig scale size Wayne Manor with Batcave, it's a slippery slope. This is the Brick Books next system of his other design in this one right here.
Yeah.
So like I said, all this stuff is into scale of modulars. There's another friend set that he took two of and created a cool building.
That's a good looking building right there.
I really like this. Like
right there.
I really like this design right here. The coffee cup turned sideways with like the plant pieces is pretty cool. This is one of the cars he designed, which the reason why I brought this is almost identical to some of the cars that I have for Bastogne.
Ooh, that looks nice.
He's got a cool old school mail truck.
Oh.
This is what I'm guessing is an old church.
Nice use of olive.
And that is it. But that's one of the things, Gene. I was like, man, that's a guy that's building modulars by using other modulars. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Brickin and Brick Artisan are like the only people I know who do that, but they do such a good. I'm surprised how creative they can get with some of those.
So, Gene, you'll only need to buy about 25 more sets.
And all the instructions.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm almost positive all of his instructions are for sale on Rebrickable.
I will. What was that guy's name again?
That's Brickative.
Brickative. Okay. Okay, you got me. You got my interest peaked for that one car.
I have. Let me go grab one of them real quick. Hold on.
Oh, he's got a Mini Cooper. Nice. Okay, I know he's more of a building guy, but his cars look excellent. Oh.
So here's the car that I have, or one of them. I have 3 different ones.
I am definitely making one of those.
But it's pretty cool. It's very, very stable for all the weird angles it has. But it does have some non-Lego pieces in it, I will say.
Okay.
There's some custom like the grill.
Oh, I can see it.
But Lego doesn't make anything like that stuff, so you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I agree with that. I may have made some deals with the devil to get a color accurate Dauntless for Midway.
Trevor, let's do it. Let's come up with our own style of taking the Wayne Manor on.
How are your builds coming along?
I'm about done with mine.
Well, I'll be going for a while. This is a big. It's a big class Acceleron tractor.
Yeah, that's going to take a little while. I'm
42054 with no numbered bags.
Oh God, yeah. I'm about, I want to say halfway ish. A little less than halfway now. No, I'm just making my therapist is retiring at the end of the month, so I'm just making a little going away present.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because I've been seeing. Oh, sorry.
What's going on with the charity you're building for?
Oh, so every year for the past couple of years at World War Brick for Brickmania, they have like a charity auction that goes on for the mission project. It helps out wounded vets. In 2023, one of the convention goers there offered one of his mocks. I'm like, hey, that's neat. And then I offered two of my tanks for the auction. And I'm like, I could probably do this any year. And so last year I did like 15 builds that went for that. And that raised about almost $3,000 for the mission project. And I'm just doing another round of it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So it's just kind of an excuse of me just to build a bunch of stuff, but it is for a good cause. And I'm also having more stuff to work with regarding that because there's 6 anniversaries this year, like the Ardennes, Iwo Jima, Okinawa, Battle of Berlin, Battle of Britain, Battle of France. So I'm just trying to have those charity builds.
That's why I chose Battle of the Bulge.
Yeah.
The 80 year.
Yep. Yeah, no, I got about 8. I don't have a. Oh, well, stay safe, Papa Trip. Anyways, yeah, so
Papa Trip said he's not feeling well, so he's hopping off.
Yeah, take care. Yeah, no, so I got about 8 of the builds for charity ready to go. Half of them are ready for themes. I got 2 for Ardennes and 2 for Battle of Berlin. So I'm not doing this in a particular order. Just like if I can get them out, I can. I want to try to have both of my Iwo Jima builds done by the end of the month because this month is February and March is the 80th anniversary of that. So I got an Iwo Jima this guy, but I'm doing it in a specific army camouflage, so it's like gray, black, tan, and medium nougat. And I also want a USMC Sherman for Iwo Jima. I kind of want I wanted to do one of the waiting ones that have instead of the normal exhaust vent, they have sort of oil drum looking things. Yeah. But I also kind of want to let because last month I let my followers pick the camo scheme for a Tiger, and I kind of want to let them choose which Iwo Jima Sherman I want to do because it's yeah, the oil drum is accurate, but maybe someone I don't know might want a cool camo one. I don't know. Whatever people pay the money for charity, I'll do it. I'm not shaving my head though.
You wouldn't shave your head? What about $1,000? $1,000, you wouldn't shave your head?
No.
Man. Gene, how about you pay me $1,000? I'll shave my head.
No.
I'm bringing it up because in 2023, Dan did shave off his head, and that raised like $8,000.
Yeah. A lot of people have asked me what it would take to shave off my beard, but that would never happen.
You'd lose your wife.
Exactly. You can't be called Bearded Bricks without a beard.
At that point, it's just fault in advertising.
Yeah.
It'd just be Bricks.
Bricks. Pretty sure that name's taken, so I might as well just shut down everything. All right, Gene, we are done. We got another Speed Champions knocked out.
Awesome.
I will say I like the Red Bull
You got
one.
me. That just is a generic Ferrari one?
Yeah, it's the Ray-Ban. Nice. The shit. I will say that I wish the minifigs were skin toned. They're all yellow.
Oh, that's lame.
I wish they'd done 2 minifigs in each and done the drivers.
Yeah.
Wasn't the old McLaren? Couldn't you do like both with the sticker pack? Couldn't you do like 2 different numbers?
Yeah.
Why didn't they do that with this? It would give a big way to buy, 2 of everything. All right, now that's done. Let's destroy this bad boy.
Before you scrap that, I just want to commend the shattered windows on that.
I'm not scrapping it totally. I'm just trying to make it into a size that I can actually use.
Mm.
But thank you. Hopefully I can get this.
No offense, the 2 hairs on your head are not worth $1,000.
Wow. Man, George, he kind of threw you out there.
Sorry. It's okay, George. You can run me over with that LVT you have to make.
It might go a little bit easier than I thought it would.
There you go. Heard progress on this.
Trevor said no, the original Merc Speed Champions. So it was the Mercedes, not the McLaren?
Mm.
I know it was one of them. It was one of them, their cars.
One of them there automobiles.
Trevor said, can we split it up $500 a hair? Man, George, if you end up making that much money off of my channel, I'm going to be upset. I can't get them to pay me. He said, you got it, Trevor. Man, y'all are out here willing and dealing on hairs. It's going to be hard times.
Holy beards.
I don't know that I would ever community like shave my head. I mean, shaving my head, yes. Sorry, shaving my beard.
You shave your head all the time.
Yeah, I was saying I shave my head every time I need a haircut. I mean, no, wait, no, I don't. I'm a really, really high valued person for my hair, and it would really suck for me to shave it all off. But if y'all really think I should, I guess I can.
For $1,000, right?
Yeah, for $1,000.
No. Don't throw him in the briar patch.
George said he's all about working the crowd. So
he did a good job as the mic guy at World War Brick last year. Guess he just wants to do it again.
I was really hoping to go to World War Brick, but I am passing this year. I'm honestly contemplating on passing on Chicago.
Chicago's so good though.
I want to go. It's just I don't think for the value it's worth it. What it's going to cost me to go up there and everything, I don't think it's worth it.
Well, I will tell you, we're
that's
rethinking
fair, yeah.
vacations this year.
You're what?
Yeah, I'm quasi lucky.
What'd you say, Gene?
We are rethinking vacations this year with everything that's happened in the last month or two.
Yeah.
We canceled our big,
Yeah.
the big Bronco event we go to. We canceled going to that.
Why'd y'all cancel that?
I mean, the event will still happen. It's a national event, but we won't be going. We're going. It's too soon to saddle dad with taking care of 3 dogs while we're gone for a week.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hang out here and probably do stuff with him.
I mean, you still have Virginia you can go to.
We do.
I'm looking forward to Virginia. That's the one thing every year that I really look forward to, especially this year with the military build. It's going to be a totally different experience, I believe.
It's fun, Sam. It's not for everyone.
I'm hoping I guess I don't know that I'll have a problem, but I'm really hoping that Brick Fair lends me the easy way with all the military guys they have and me fitting into their crowds. Hoping my builds are good enough to stand with them. This will be the first year in 2 years that I ain't got Legion with me too. That's another weird thing. Everybody grows up, Gene.
Yep.
Don't know what to do anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, Sam said he really didn't care for Chicago. Trevor said he cut his hair.
Yeah. He's more of a military builder.
Do what? What'd you say, Nate?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, right. It was my turn. Yeah, no, it's I've had a blast with Brick World every time I've gone to, but it's also I can kind of see how it isn't for everyone because there isn't like a whole. If you're in the military crowd, Lego wise, there's not a whole lot there. I just kind of use that as a meet and greet for everyone because I've met a lot of friends and people who aren't friends that are so I'm just really blessed for it. It's like my one vacation. What?
Who's your favorite person you've ever met there?
Oh god, that's a good question. Famous. That's a good question because it's like I've definitely met a lot of like YouTubers there, but I haven't had like a super buddy I've met at Brick World specifically in a while. Like I've met Cheesy Bricks there before he got big. Rich Boy J, M&R, Saw Brick Studios. Those are just some of the people I ran into over the years.
Rich Boy J is a homie for sure. We need to get Rich Boy J back on here, Gene.
We do.
Yeah, Jay. I don't talk to Jay that often, but he's a solid guy.
I met Jay a while ago.
I think I met him in either 2018 or 2019. I forget which.
Me and I met Jay because of the yard sale at Brick Fair. How in the hell is this different? I'm confused. I don't know. Chicago to me just doesn't seem like it's going to be a fun time meeting people I don't know. Everyone you've named, I've already met for the most part. I've never met Sam. I'm trying to get Sam to come to Chicago, but he won't.
Yeah.
We need like Lando to come to Chicago. I mean to Virginia. Lando won't come. Which I get it. It's a far ways away from people, and then the people that do go to Chicago, it's a far ways people from me.
It's a trek.
Gene, George said tell Tori he appreciates the note in his order.
I will. She's in the kitchen right now, I think, making breakfast for tomorrow.
Already?
She packs up my stuff to take to work.
Look at that. Tori is a true trooper.
She really is. Anybody that put up with my shit is.
Well, I wasn't going to say all that. I was just going to call her a trooper. I mean,
yes. George said to tell you thanks for the note in his order.
Thanks for acknowledging it.
She said, "You're welcome and thanks for acknowledging it."
I need to place another order soon. I haven't done one in quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting to where I'm thinking I have to send Tori back to work if I don't get one in soon.
Yeah. Let me make sure that I'm the reason why y'all's bills are getting paid. I do what I can, Gene. I do what I can. As long as the Bronco payment's paid for. Just remember that
apparently though, you think I need a fund for repairs and stuff too. So go ahead and buy enough for that.
Well, I don't want to overdo it. If I give you too much, you won't know what to do.
She's in here calling me a dumbass. Oh, she's calling the beagle a dumbass.
Well, Gene, do you blame her?
He is a little bit of a handful. The young one, Bingo,
Yeah.
when he gets tired, he starts chewing up everything.
Really?
Pissing his mama off.
That's an odd thing to do. George said I got a lot of their purple 2x4 bricks. Sorry, Richard ran out of dark tan for filler. I'll trade.
He bought a lot of odd color brick.
I'll trade you dark purple for dark tan. I've got tons of purple that I'm not using. I don't know how much dark tan I need, but I can definitely use some.
So did you do all your dogs?
Just the two I wanted.
Let me see.
Shiitake.
So Richard.
Yeah.
Tori did the 3-in-1 dogs tonight.
I thought Haley would really like that set, and she didn't.
Ooh, that's a good set.
I was expecting her to really care for that, and she did not.
So Nate, what you're not seeing is there's a 13-inch beagle here. There's a 15-inch beagle back there, and there's a half beagle, quarter Shih Tzu, quarter Yorkie down here.
Woof.
We love our beagles.
Yeah.
I got to take my little shit to work with me tomorrow.
Oh, does it take a shit to work day?
Yeah.
That's how the bathroom works.
sure he'll be excited once he figures out he's leaving the house. Yeah, George, but trust me, I got plenty of odd color bricks I can send you for your dark tan. It's already bad enough you're using masonry brick for filler brick.
I mean, I got like over at this point like 900 light bluish gray masonry bricks and like 500 medium masonry bricks that I'm not using.
I had like something like 4,000 or 5,000 light bluish gray masonry bricks in the castle. I have this right here. The castle is not a part of this. This right here is just what I have extra.
Nice.
The castle did have to come down though.
Oof.
When are we going to finish tearing that thing apart?
I was about to say we're down to only one box. Well, technically two. There's one on the table. The one that's underneath the table for, I want to say 94% of it is already broken up. It just needs to be sorted by color.
So you just need Tori and Haley.
I guess. It's just hard to fit on their appointment catalog, you know.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Bless you. Do I have
All right.
dark red bricks? No, I don't.
Oof.
I'm going to have to make this work. Oh, this ought to be fun. I'm going to have to blend light bluish gray in with this dark red because I do not have enough dark red pieces to keep doing this whole building.
Ooh.
But it'll be all right.
I mean, you could just add a little bit of white in there, just have like make it look like snow was blowing over it.
Well, what people don't see won't hurt them. All this stuff will be covered up anyway. Trevor said Vader is the best co-worker, though. Hopefully, I can get some good sales with him. I don't know about being a good worker. He does work well as long as you got food. He's a very food motivated dog.
Yeah, he is.
George said put a bombed out spot in the wall. Well, the problem is this wall is going to be covered by the building next to it. So you're not going to see it. It's going to sit in there on the back side on the corner where there's buildings coming this way, and then this will be butted up against the next building. So it really won't matter. I just got to make sure I have enough of all these other pieces. Which I probably do not. Because that's the way it works. Mayo said, Vader co-worker, what? Yeah, I got a dog that's got to go to work with me tomorrow. Perfect spot.
So why are you taking Vader to work?
Haley's got some people coming over to clean the house.
Oh, okay.
The guy her boss knows, they're going to come over and do the floors while we're at work.
Let's get
It's more than me or her want to do, and hopefully they do it well. I definitely don't want them messing up the hardwood. And I personally don't want to do it.
So how deep are they going into it? Are they clean, or are they sanding and refinishing, or?
There's one spot that's in the living room that was there when we got there, and got here. It kind of looks like a chemical cleaner was spilled on it and just never cleaned up. But it's in the floor pretty good. I didn't want to sand it. I didn't want to try it. I looked at some things online that said to basically just get some like wet sandpaper and do it. But if I do it, knowing my luck, I'll be ruining the floor.
Yeah, the issue is blending the finish afterwards.
Yeah, if I mess the floor up, then we're gonna have to get somebody to come over here and clean the blood up too. So after Haley gets done beating me. So I figured we would just do it, let somebody else do it right the first time.
There we go.
I don't know. I don't know anything about the hardwood floors. I've never really messed with them before, but I do know you can screw them up pretty easy.
Yeah.
He said that's what nice area rugs are for. I guess that could be an option.
How's the building going?
I'm almost done with the first floor. I got to figure out where I want this door to go on this side, and then I should be about there.
Yeah, and I'm at a step that I can't really figure out. And when you get to technique and I can't figure it out, that's a problem.
That's oh dear.
Gene, all you got to do is connect the pieces.
Great advice.
That's what I tell Tori.
You tell me.
It can't be that hard. You just got to connect the pieces. Right? She just did her first motorized build ever. She did the Vespa's windmill.
Yeah.
And because she'd never done one, she was a little panicked about having to set up all the motorized pieces and all.
You know,
it's a pretty easy one, so she did great.
I've still yet to build a motorized set. I built the haunted mansion, but I never hooked a motor up to it.
Go ahead and tell them how many batteries you put
I'm
on.
not saying a word.
Mayo said, rugs. Who needs rugs? Nobody right now.
Tori wants me to tell you the one mistake she made. Now I'm not doing it. If she wants to tell you, she can. Because I enjoy having a bed warmer at night.
Blink if you're okay. How did she mess up if all it is the batteries?
She didn't realize there were two sides to the battery holder. She had 3 batteries in when it needed 6. But it's because she hadn't dealt with those battery holders before. She had everything built correctly. She just didn't realize how many batteries it took. So I'll give it to her. I mean, it's good for her to try something new.
Like I said, she's built more than I have because I've never built a motorized Lego set.
Well, we had company over this week to go behind the curtain and see what we were doing. You know, people that came to the funeral wanted to see the store.
Yeah.
And so the big ass crane behind me that I was doing part out, I have now been resigned to I am not parting it out. I'm keeping that one. So
Why?
because so many people like seeing it there. But if I'm gonna keep it, the reason I was gonna part it out is it's driving me freaking nuts because it's out of proportion with with what a real one would be like.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna keep it, I'm gonna be on Bricklink buying more boom sections and longer strings. Oh wait, you got the strings, don't you?
Yeah, I've got 100 yards of it.
So I can get black string from you.
It's almost identical to the Lego. It moves better.
Well, the whole point is when I extend that boom, the boom is going to go from right here to right here.
Yeah.
It's going up 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going up 6 more sections.
Well, if you need the string, I've definitely got enough.
And at that point, you'll be able to say I did a mock, or okay, maybe just a mod, but close enough.
I still haven't used the string for the original reason I bought it yet. Because I technically bought it to hang the American flag outside of the church.
Yeah.
But I used something else to do that with.
Yeah, that makes me wonder.
But guys, we are getting about at that time. You got anything going on this week, Gene?
Yeah. So my son's been in town all week. He leaves Friday. He's gone today and tomorrow, but he leaves Friday. And Tori and I will probably take a weekend and relax and not work our ass off so much after the stress of the last 2 weeks. So I'm looking forward to what I hope's a fun weekend.
Y'all got anything fun planned or just chilling around the house?
We're going to start off taking Dad down to Nick's. So that'll be fun.
Like a pretty calm and easy plan.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Got invited to go do some 4-wheeling down east, but I don't want to go.
We're going to Brick Fan Expo this weekend, and I may do what?
Where's that at?
Charlotte. I may or may not end up at a gun show Sunday. I'm not sure what we're doing with all that yet. You got anything going on this week, Nate?
Work. Well, so I got like one more shift for the rest of the week because I'm kind of in the slow season. I guess just kind of hang out and clean the basement a bit. I got that. I gotta make a couple posts with the whole. I don't know. I'm just sort of doing like a scaling showcase since I got like these 2 books, and they got scales for. It's got scaling for 135th, 148th, 172nd. So I'm just kind of like compare builds and whatnot to see how they are actually scaled up. Here's that thing that I was working on, by the way.
No, that's really cool.
The Sherman I was building during the stream.
Oh. I need to get some books like that. I've been
they're handy.
I found a guy that I've known for a little while was kind of helping me out a little. He found a book that, or at least some information that I couldn't seem to find about what was some of the vehicles that the Germans were using that the Battle of the Bulge didn't really like, weren't really that well known, I guess.
Oh, like more obscure stuff?
Yeah. I wanted to do some random stuff. I know that I've read a story where there is a what is it? A greyhound that takes out a king tiger.
Yep, I know that story.
And I have the greyhound now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to build at least. I want at least 2 or 3 more KSDFZs.
SDKFC.
Yeah.
It's a confusing acronym. Yeah. No, there's definitely some fun. This would be a fun one. I don't know if this is really wide used or not, but there's like some so the books that I got from a guy called George Bradford. I can send you a link on where to peruse some of them, because even if you don't like build these exactly, they're just kind of fun to skim through to see what one of these. You got like, hold on, looking for a funky one. Funky. Yeah. So basically, this is the Shawir Loudon, but it's just sort of like a funky looking utility vehicle that you can kind of just make and just sort of throw in the background.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely a good idea for how scaling works and just some good inspiration if you need it.
Yeah, so I was just looking, Richard, at what it's going to cost me to extend that boom.
Uh-huh.
I'm probably looking at $100 just to extend that boom.
That's not too bad.
That's not horrible.
I mean, I've got like hundreds in tanks, so
I don't.
Yeah, but it will be cool if you're looking back here. See, right now you don't really see it back there. But if I do what I want to do, the boom's going to be like up here.
I'm gonna rebuild this building, even though I just sat here and built it. But I really don't have anything going on other than the Lego show or Lego convention I might go to. I don't know that if I'm gonna. My plan was to have some more Bastogne done this weekend. I've got to get some more 16x16s in dark tan, and then I was waiting on windows for buildings, but those come in so as long as they last. I should be able to continue to knock out some buildings and get everything building-wise somewhat done. And then I'll be going from there to see how far I can get with the dirt, I guess.
Cool.
But other than that, there's nothing really coming up.
Well, I want to tell everybody thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys.
Next week, I believe it's just going to be another normal week, nothing too crazy. But we'll have some. We'll have another guest next weekend. I mean, next weekend, next week. Let me see. I know we got Cam, Sam coming up. Next week is Cam, and then after that is Lego History Sam, and then the 26th will more than likely be a good friend of mine that I don't want to announce yet. But with everything going on, thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks everybody for watching. I will say that I did get a new outro done finally. I'm actually, while I'm talking right now, I'm going to delete the old one. I don't know if we're able to. Let me see something real quick. I might be able to give away some more memberships before we go off. We may be able to do something here. Come on and load. All right, let's give away 5 right now. Let's see. Howie Stuff, Arc Trooper, Brick Lab Studio, and JR30, and Jeff McDowell, Darth Daddy. And then I think it'll let me give away 5 more. Those are all new people. I've not seen any of them yet. Alexander Weisinger, the Lego Sith Empire, Mayo Hosco, Xander McComb, and UKY Cats 1 all got a free membership. So let's add them to the membership video next week. But I would like to thank everybody for stopping by. If you haven't yet, go follow Nate. Go buy from Gene. They've got to get Tori to not work anymore. So go ahead and put in like a $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 order. They love to pull those. Just make sure it's full of different pieces, like one of every piece. Don't do it to where it's like a bunch of one piece. They love it. Thanks everybody for watching. Peace.
Yeah. Clicks and clacks, building blocks, let's begin. Stacks on stacks, with beards we always win. In a world of plastic, our minds spin. Brick by brick, where do we dive in? Brickin' with the beard, we never stop. Talking pieces, colors going over the top.